G'day, welcome back to another episode. So today you can see we are finally in the new Tinny. Well, new to us anyways. So we're out today, got the two girls with me, Court's working. We're on a Tinny mission and we're going chasing a few crabs. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get a fish. We'll slab that out, put it in the crab pots, shoot back up the river, have a flick for a barra, and then we'll check the crab pots to Salvia on our way home. What do you reckon? Should we get into it? Mm-hmm. Woohoo! Let's go! Where are we going?
In the little boat.
Going fishing in the little boat?
Yeah.
You in the boat?
Yeah.
Does it float?
Yeah.
Does it leak?
No.
We're winning. First outing in the new Tinny. Well, new to us. Poor old girl, she's seen a few miles, but we're finally on the water. Couple of crab pots, couple of rods, couple of grommets. Mission today, we're not going to go too far because I'm still not real keen on this motor. I've run it up, carbies are clean, new fuel, all the rest of it, but just until I get to know the motor, we're just going to hang around. We might do a little bit of beacon bashing, we might go out the front and just try for a queenie or something for some crab pot bait. Let's get this thing on a plane and see what it does.
I catch a big crab.
You want to catch a big crab?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's go, hold on. Queenie! Queenie! G'day! Oh, marvellous! Oh, fish! How he's going? Yeah, good. Throw out, bub. You'll get one.
I want to hold it up.
Well, he's only a little fella, but that's first blood for the new boat. How good's that? That's it, now go straight. Turn this way, yep, that's it. Keep turning. You want to go over there. You got to turn all the way this way to go that way. The opposite. What are you doing?
Good.
Are you fishing? You catch any fish?
No. You're fishing there.
A little fish in there. Daddy got one. You driving, bub? wouldn't be a first trip out without some form of bloody breakdown. So the impeller is working obviously pretty well. The water pump's pumping water through, but as soon as I plug it into the main little drain at the back, the drain must be blocked up. Well, I found the issue. This little water spout is blocked up in there. So normally I'd carry a little piece of wire in the boat for this, but I don't have it at the moment. So bit of fishing line. And there it all is in there. I'll try and get it in my hand and show you. So all it is just some sand and gunk. I haven't actually been through any sand yet, so it's obviously from the previous owners. Had a bit of sand inside the water pump system there. That's it, that's all it was. Just the tiniest little bit of sand blocking up the exit chute. Oh. Oh. Oh, what have I got? Oh, little GT. I thought he was running a bit hard.
Woohoo! Oh!
I got another fishy. Little Trevor. So you guys would have seen all over our new wrap design coming, our Instagram page, things like that. The Hunter Baits logo. That's these little fellas. So he just chewed off me little paddle tail, but that's them. Little soft plastics. Local fella here to Weeper, making top quality plastics. We've got a huge drawer of these fellas. I'll give you a look through later, but I'm gonna get back in. I can see a few fish starting to work the surface now, so I'm gonna get back in there. Might change this one out, put another paddle tail on, I think. So like I was just saying, that was the soft plastic that the little fella just bit that tail off. So I'm gonna go the exact same again. Little 3-inch paddle tail. Got all different colors, got blue, nice lime. And then we move into some of these bit bigger fellas. We've got both the 4, 5 and 6 inch. So a couple of these will be a bit better for trout. Cobia out the front. Little pink fellas. And the curly big grub tail. Look at the flop on that thing. More plastics than Ellen DeGeneres' top drawer. Got kids rattling around in the boat, but let's get back into this. A little bit, please. Righto, well they have been a little bit quiet on the soft plastic, so I've gone to a hard body. I've gone with the Old Faithful Gold Bomber. Today's goal is 1 barramundi. Barra season is officially open now, so 1 barra in the boat today is the only goal we have. And a crab, and a crab. the fishing is pretty bloody slow today. It's hot as, it's starting to build up. I think we're going to get another shower this Harvey. Just punched along to a couple of red cliffs along the creek that we're fishing today. Might have a bit of a flick. The girls are out to it, so I'm going to flick a couple of these rocks along the edge of the bank here, try for a barra, maybe a queenie, plastics, hard bodies. I'm actually looking for some bait, that's what I am doing. I'm just cruising these banks, seeing if I can find any bait. I'll have a cast net and see if we can't catch a few barra or jacks up in the creeks as that tide turns and starts to run in today. So. Well, the fishing's been bloody slow, so hopefully the crabs are a little bit better. We're just going to check the pots quickly, see how we go here. Nothing. Bugger. Pull your rope in.
That's a bummer.
Well, boating issue number 2 for the day. Down in here, I don't know how well, down in there is the gear selector. You can see that little bit moving there. Well, inside there is the lever that goes up onto the main shaft, and that has dropped out, and as it sits currently, I can't get anything. I can't get my finger in there, I can't get a bloody knife, a pair of pliers to get it to prop back up into the main drive. So at the moment I'm stuck in reverse. Doesn't matter if I change neutral forward because that selector's dropped out. We're only going backwards, which isn't very good when we've got to go up there, get the crab pot, and then we've got to go back out there to get to the boat ramp in reverse. I'm going to keep tinkering with this, see if I can't get that selector back on. Nothing like a good day out boating. Go, pull it up. Anything in this one? Pull it up. Yeah, look at that. Two big mud crabs. Mud crabs!
Mud crabs!
Well, it's not all bad. The motor is still broken, but we got 2 crabs, 2 bucks too, so that's a feed if they're big enough. Let's get them in and see if they're big enough. Get them in the bucket. I found the culprit. That little split pin there goes on a little spline right at the end of this here. Hopefully you can see that there. So that dropped off because that fell out. That's the main gear lever to the transmission. So I've now got to get this little bad boy in there over the water without dropping it, Can't drop it in the engine bay because if I do, it took me about half an hour to get it out before. Let's get that back on and we've got propulsion again. And the muddies were legal too. The muddies are in the bucket, so we're having a cook up tonight if I can get home. I just got to get this back on and we'll be laughing. See that little split pin right there? You watch it now. Oh. And we're away. That's all it was. So when you're broken down, have a bit of a look. I got zero boat motor mechanical skills. It just takes a little bit of knowledge to look at what's happening. And I found that little split pin way down in there. I couldn't even see the, because it was stuck in reverse, the main lever was actually jammed right back in against behind the motor under a cover, so without pulling that out I couldn't even see it. It was only that I found that split pin that I'd known that it had dropped out, so I knew there'd be something in there somewhere, and I levered it out. Get up the front, let's go! And we're going. Well, that's about all for today. We had a couple of little teething issues with the boat, but today was all about just getting the layout right. So I want to put some rod holders and things in, but I just wanted to come out, test it out, see where we were going to put them. So got to put a couple of rod holders in for these bad boys. What are you doing up here? Eating. So up front, the kids are sitting on one hatch. So we've got the hatch that holds the main fuel tank under there, plus we've got life jackets and bits and pieces of storage under there. Down the back, I've got full cast deck again. So in this side, just a bit of storage, got the bilge pump, battery mounted. Then in this side's just all tackle box under there. Couple of crabs for the day, a few small fish, nothing to brag home about. It's been a bit quiet, so we did have a few breakdowns with the motor, but first time it's probably been run. It's been hanging in my shed for nearly, I'd say 2 going on 3 months now. So it was bound to happen. Teething issues, we'll get them out of the way, and then we're going to start sending it on a few more of these tinny missions up the creeks, chasing those barra, those jacks. Hopefully we can get away from those Trevors and Queenies. They're a pain in the ass. What do you reckon? We're going to go home now, cook our crabs up?
Yeah!
Woohoo! Don't forget, we have got merch online, guys. We've got the fishing shirts, the tees, kid shirts as well. What do you say, Bobby? Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching.
It is heading back for the ramp now, but as we were coming back out into the main channel, this big thing was coming through. So they're bringing a big bauxite ship through at the moment. The tugboat's going to sit here and wait for him, grab him. We're kind of on the corner of a two-way channel here, so they're going to turn and go up the channel that way. The ship loader's over this side, so they go up the channel, turn around, come back in to the ship loader. But I thought it'd be pretty cool to watch and see what the tugs do to the big fella. You reckon it's as big as our boat?
No.
No. Feel pretty little in the water when you see one of them big fellas roll past. What do you reckon?
Good.
Good?
I'm ready.
Oh well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's eat these bad boys up. Yum crab floor. How good? Wet season storm just rolled through. How good is Cape York living?